fourth podcast, Professor Giovanni Ziccardi from the PAIDEIA Project partner, the University of Milan, was our guest. He delivered insights on the role of artificial intelligence in combating misinformation within the field of education.
Good morning and welcome to the podcast. My name is Giovanni Ziccardi. I am a professor at the University of Milan and we are partner in the PAIDEIA Project. And this podcast is about artificial intelligence and the fight against misinformation in education. In particular, in this episode, we delve into a critical and timely topic at the intersection of education, technology, and ethics: the relationship between artificial intelligence and the spread of misinformation and disinformation, with a particular focus on the educational context. To begin, it is essential to define the core concepts. Artificial intelligence, or AI, refers to computational systems capable of performing tasks that typically require human intelligence, such as pattern recognition, natural language processing, and decision making. Equally important, in my opinion, is clarifying the distinctions between misinformation, false or misleading information shared without intent to deceive, and disinformation, which is deliberately created and disseminated to mislead or manipulate. We also use key terms such as fake news, information overload, information anxiety, and post-truth, as well as phenomena like deepfakes, filter bubbles, echo chambers, and AI hallucinations, where AI systems generate plausible but factually incorrect outputs. Our current digital reality, often referred to as the infosphere or on-life experience, further complicates our navigation of information. And in this complex environment, critical thinking emerges as the most powerful tool to evaluate and challenge the flood of content we encounter, especially when this content is influenced, filtered, or even created by generative AI and generative AI tools that are increasingly used by students and educators alike. Concerning the topic of challenges in education, artificial intelligence presents numerous challenges in educational settings, particularly regarding the mitigation of fake news and disinformation. One of the foremost issues is the complex interplay between artificial intelligence and the personalization of content. Algorithms may unintentionally reinforce users' pre-existing beliefs or even promote polarization by amplifying emotionally charged or controversial content. This raises ethical concerns, particularly in contexts involving deepfakes, which are hyper-realistic AI-generated media that can be weaponized for political manipulation, crime, or reputational harm. Further challenges stem from unequal access to technology, exacerbating educational disparities and marginalizing vulnerable groups. Addressing these inequities requires a commitment to inclusive AI literacy, ensuring that no student or educator is left behind. Educators must play a central role not only in adopting and applying AI tools, but in fostering an environment where ethical artificial intelligence use, transparency, data protection, and basic cybersecurity are understood and respected. Teachers must also be equipped to address copyright issues and to assess the risk associated with the integration of AI in learning. Finally, education must prepare students to be both critical and curious, encouraging a mindset that is both skeptical of disinformation and optimistic about the potential of technology. During the PAIDEIA project, insight from our partner countries shed light on the diverse yet converging perspective of educators engaging with AI in their classrooms. Across all regions involved, teachers reported and are reporting using AI for both instructional purposes and personal development, while students employed AI inside and outside academic context. Notably, collaborative classroom activities such as ethical debates and group reflections on AI generation content emerged as effective practices. The interviews and focus groups highlighted universal concerns, the opaque interests driving disinformation, the risks posed by AI hallucination and deepfakes, and the sheer volume of content contributing to information fatigue. Educators widely acknowledge the importance of approaching AI critically and with an awareness of the broader psychological and societal impacts. Two illustrative scenarios explored by teachers in our study highlight real-world dilemmas. In one, primary school students used generative AI to complete assignments. In the other, older students encountered false information during an election campaign. In both cases, educators emphasized the need for immediate response coupled with long-term strategies focused on skill building and ethical awareness. Interestingly, while more experienced teachers often expressed skepticism toward AI, younger educators demonstrate greater openness and willingness to receive training. Regardless of age of experience, there was widespread agreement on the centrality of critical thinking and the necessity for ongoing professional development in managing AI's educational implications. To think about practical strategies for educators, effectively countering disinformation in education requires both technological tools and pedagogical strategies. Third, it is really crucial to recognize that disinformation is not solely a technological issue. While AI can facilitate the creation and spread of false content, it is human psychology, our biases, emotions, and social behaviors that often sustains its reach. Overemphasizing AI's role in creating fake news can distract from the need to cultivate critical consciousness among learners. Promoting media and AI literacy should be a foundational component of the curriculum. Students must learn to evaluate sources, to question assumptions, and distinguish fact from fiction. AI can assist in this process. For example, fact-checking platforms like NewsGuard offer real-time feedback, credibility ratings, and visual indicators that support analytical decision-making. AI literacy should also include an understanding of AI's limitations and biases, encouraging active and reflective use rather than passive consumption. In conclusion, while artificial intelligence presents formidable challenges, particularly in the context of misinformation and disinformation, it also offers unprecedented opportunities for enhanced learning, critical engagement, and ethical reflection. Education must serve as the first line of defense by fostering inclusive AI literacy, supporting educators, and integrating responsible technology use into everyday classroom practices. We can prepare students not only to survive but to thrive in the digital age.